Hi guys. So today we are going to discuss about a very interesting topic called as 90% syndrome. So this 90% done or 90% completed syndrome is a very popular expression, especially in the IT sector or software development industry, wherein employees report the status of the work as 90% done. However, that really struggles to get actually done or 100% completed even after several days or weeks. So this is also used as a humorous aphorism in IT industry. So we will explore what actually 90% syndrome is and how to deal with it. So Tom Cargill at Bell Labs pointed this out very correctly, that the first 90% of the code accounts for the first 90% of the development time, and then the remaining 10% of the code again accounts for another 90% of the development time. So we think initially that this is 90% done and it won't take much time, but the remaining 10% of the work, that is actually the most complex part, and it has a lot of unknowns to us which we did not analyze previously, and that is why we struggle to complete the remaining 10% of the work, which is not actually the remaining 10%. We think that only 10% is remaining, but reality is that a lot of work is still remaining, and that is why it takes another 90% of your development time to complete that work. Okay, so what is 90% syndrome? So as I said, employees think that they have achieved the 90% of the expected results, but in reality there is still a lot to be done. So after reaching to the 90% done status, the work item remains in the same status until several more days or weeks, and gets struggled to reach the 100% done or the actually done status. So why this happens, right? This generally happens due to inadequate analysis and planning of the work. We did not spend enough time in understanding the work, in understanding what all tasks it will require, and we did not estimate it properly. So that is why we struggle to make it actually done. And this 90% syndrome takes us towards misleading status tracking, because we are reporting that this is 90% done, but that is not true actually. There is still a lot which needs to be done, and it is going to consume a lot of time than expected. Okay, so how to deal with this 90% syndrome? I'm sharing some of the tips from my experience which may help to deal with this up to a certain extent. So, first is that try to put a strong definition of done in the working agreement. So, as an agile team, all the members of your team should agree to a common definition that what when we will call something as done. So what all criterias should it met so that we can call it as done, and never consider something as done until it is actually done, right? Nearly complete, 90% done or almost done is still not done. Try to create an environment within your team wherein there is no space for partial credit. Okay, and it is not linked with your individual performance measurement. Otherwise what happens is that we have a tendency to get partial credit. Okay, that even if it is not completely done, if I just do a part of it, I'll get a partial credit, because it is not of any use for the customer until it is actually done. Okay, so always think from the perspective whether it is ready to be deployed and usable by customer. Okay. And also, when you are picking up any work, so before starting the actual development, try to spend adequate time on the planning, estimation, and analysis of that work. Try to figure out what all tasks you will need to do underneath it, and what are the dependencies, what are the unknowns, what is your plan, how you will solve those issues, right? Because if you spend a good amount of time on the planning, estimation, and analysis, then later while you are doing the development, things will get easy for you, and also it will uh, help you to build the quality solution, and will save you from doing rework. So spending good amount of time on analysis and planning is very important. So that was it about the 90% syndrome. Let me know if you have any questions, thoughts, or comments. I would be happy to address those. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.